Wait, there we go. Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are still going. Jesus. Welcome back to the newest episode of Chronicles of Iridica. I have been having tech issues all week. I don't know if this stream is going to go the distance. We might actually end up having to cut out early, but we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we'll stop, we'll just record the rest of the stream, and then we'll upload that as a VOD to Twitch and YouTube. But we're going to see how far we can get. So, before we dive in, just our usual slew of announcements, starting with, as usual, our love for all things Game Tea. Game Tea make an absolutely beautiful range of various sort of tabletop and other accessories. Everything from leather goods, dice trays, t-shirts, badges, all sorts of amazing stuff. And the most pivotal thing for us are the wonderful coins of wonder, which we have integrated into our game. So if you want to go and treat yourself to something very nice, go to gametea.co.uk/Iridica or use the code Iridica at checkout and you can snag yourself a nice little discount. So go do the thing. We loves you. And as always, we give our thanks to tabletopaudio.com for being the providers of our background ambience. They have a wide range of free-to-use background musics and sound effects for all kinds of different scenarios. So if you want to elevate your session with a bit of background ambience, go and check them out, tabletopaudio.com. Also, apologies if I keep looking over to the side of the screen. That is just me monitoring the state of the stream. So yeah, we're getting through. And we have exciting art to show off because we like the art. If I can find the button, there it is. So first of all, we have, and in fact, I will. There we go. I'll let AJ see it as well. So starting with the wonderful Cerise and Segrid. Folks who have been with the stream for a while may remember that this was the duo that the party encountered in Frostholm, who led them up the Wolf's Teeth Mountains.
It's on me, not the table.
So we have our usual wonderful artist, Furball Serena, who has brought this scene to life absolutely immaculately. So yeah, you got everything going on. You've got the glow of Segrid's fireball, you've got like the reflections on Cerise who's just going nuts with it, you've got Chandelier Guy in the background. It's beautiful. And then as well as that, from a new artist that we have not used before, very excited by, from an artist named Tessa, or Care Illustrates. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, so it's up on the screen. And she is actually the first time that I've commissioned from an artist where they work in physical media rather than digital. And this is an actual photograph of the watercolour of the eyes of Nephestra and Sasha side by side. So she does like full watercolor portraits, she does close-up eye pictures, and she does sort of multiple eyes if you want to have your party done or something like she's done here. And yeah, I absolutely adore my little chaotic warlock and the even more chaotic archfey whom she serves. So yeah, so go show her some love as well. And if you want to treat yourself to something that, you know, is the copy rather than just one of many ones that you sort of print out yourself, then yeah, do the thing. Anyway, all that said, everything's lined up. We are still looking good. We have not dropped any frames yet. The CPU is weeping quietly, but we are getting through. So picking up where we left off. Oh yeah, sorry, last bit of the announcement. Join the Discord, do the thing. Yeah. Cool. So picking up where we left off, we set sail from Fata Morgana, heading to blah 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 Valora's Reach. It's a fairly lengthy journey, expecting to last probably sort of 7 or 8 days. Beginning of the journey, we learned a few things about our ship's cook and his colourful history. We all leveled up, with Sparrow learning a few tricks from someone who was not Thalon. We ran into a storm where we rescued a small damaged sky ship known as the Marigold and had a reunion with a particular botanist from the very first session of the campaign. And we picked back up 5 days into the journey to Valora's Reach, towing the sky ship, towing the Marigold, as Leftfield is left in the aftermath of a sending spell from a familiar voice. So it is the morning of the 25th of Sundara. We are expecting to arrive at Valora's Reach on the 29th. What are we doing?
In the expected journey because we're towing the other vessel. So it's quite a small vessel.
Yes, you were originally due to get there at about the 27th. You're now getting there at the 29th.
I think Sparrow will continue to give them an invitation to come aboard and use the crew quarters if they wish to, like throughout their time. But if Erebus is content with sort of bouncing his way to and from the two ships to sort of pass on.
I mean, the ship is suspended underneath yours. There is no bamfing to and from. There's no line of sight.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Then I think she'll probably be asking Flynn every now and again to send like a sending order to me, like, "Oh, you're all still alive."
Or I could just fly down because of my wings.
You could, Flynn. Is it really worth it? You know.
I suppose not. We don't really care about them, do we?
Well, I care more about you. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing, Erebus? I care more about my brother than the 3 people that are down. They're fine.
I'm sure that's fine.
No, they're fine. You could send a sending if you really think there might be a huge problem. If we hear a big bang, for example, then we maybe should check that it's still there, but I think it's fine. I'm just moving my mic up. Does that help?
Yeah, it's alright. I forgot to unmute.
Okay.
At some point, then, in the voyage, I am going to try and find a private moment with the captain and Mr. Erebus.
Yeah, you have got plenty of time to do it in, so...
Okay.
In that case, I'm going to inhabit the captain's quarters in the guise of the captain's steward that everyone has come to know and love. And if I can summon them there at some point, I will have something to tell them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think Sparrow's spending a lot of time sort of there rechecking the maps and doing that. So if you come in and you're in the full steward's like green coat again, she'll be like, okay. Do you not feel comfortable in your Leftfield guys now? You want to carry on being a steward, or I thought we might be past this.
My captain, there are various reasons why I might want to disguise myself more thoroughly as we approach Valora's Reach. Not only are they enemies of the Iron Bastion, but I have another concern. Mr. Erebus should be here shortly.
Mm-hmm. You come here?
Yeah, if I'm summoned, then I would turn up.
Okay. Do we need a strong drink for this?
Well, you might wish to settle your nerves. And I'm going to go to the door and lock it.
Okay.
You'll excuse me if I haven't invited Mr. Flynn to our little social soiree. But as they say, loose lips sink ships. They also sink spies.
Spies? Additional or just you?
Well, therein lies the question, Captain. Perhaps you'd like to sit down. I'm going to draw out the captain's chair and invite her to sit upon it.
All right. This makes me feel like you're about to tell me a beloved person's died or someone else on my ship is about... It's not Azan, is it? Azan is not a spy. Please tell me she's not a spy.
I'm very glad, Captain, that you understand what breaking bad news looks like. Mr. Erebus, you can stand.
I already am.
Sparrow sits at a desk and she just kind of like, all right.
Well, now that you're thoroughly comfortable, I have a small problem.
Just one.
Actually, a large problem. Actually, the most large problem that a spy can have.
You're compromised.
Not yet, but imminently, I fear.
By who? You've not been anywhere else but on this ship with us?
And that
Unless
is partly
people-
the problem, my captain. You see, my whereabouts has been noted. My absence is now a concern to the man that is my spy master.
Your handler? Huh. And how would they know where you are at this precise moment? You've been missing for 2 months at this point. Surely the Nexus Laboratory was where you met us. Is this where I finally get answers about where you were supposed to be and what you were supposed to be doing? Because paint me a picture.
Or were you exactly where you were supposed to be?
Let us not quibble the details of who ought to have been where and when. What is important and pertinent for you two is that I am not where I ought to be, and my masters are growing impatient.
And is it also a concern if they find you with Nefestra's little markings on your arm? How are they likely to react to that?
Well, they probably wouldn't be amused, my captain. We are in serious danger. I hope I can make that clear.
We.
Yes, all of us.
So they know where you are, is the implication of this conversation. Then my next question, do they know where we're bound? Do they know our destination, Leftfield?
Remind me, did I tell my handler where we were going?
I believe you told them, you didn't say you were going to Valora's Reach, you told them you were going to Skyhaven, which is your next destination after Valora's Reach.
Yeah, thought so. I have purchased us a little time, Captain. But there is a likelihood that another spy may be sent to ascertain my whereabouts and perhaps my motivations. If I am suspected in my new trajectory, then we are all in terrible peril.
And when were you made aware of this? Was it before or after we attached our guests to the bottom of my ship?
It was after.
So there's no chance that the three below us, they are strangers to us, they're people we don't know. Is there any chance at all that they are a danger to my ship and crew?
I'm quite sure that they're not, but can I roll something to ascertain that? Because I think these events were happening too simultaneously.
You did meet
Yeah,
the botanist.
I would say it would be kind of I'd say an insight check would be the closest thing.
Okay. That's a 14 on the dice. 17 total.
Now with the 17, you, in the brief window that you've had to actually interact with the crew of this other ship, you didn't get the vibe off them that they were putting across like a facade, rather than being their authentic selves. Obviously, the nature of the nature of a spy is that they do pretend to be people that they're not, but these people seemed so authentic that if they were spies, then they should probably pursue a new career in actual stage work rather than wasting themselves in espionage.
Okay. It would be highly unlikely, Captain. These people pose no risk to me. But as we start landing at the ports, I think that we may be pursued, watched, suspected. I have bought
I
us
believe-
time, Captain. But I am
I believe there is a hole.
unsure.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry. Do you want us to turn that off? We can.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I think we should just go turn the fan off.
Okay, hold on.
All right. So, you're telling me you've been in communication with someone this entire time while you've been on my ship? Telling them
That-
about
that
my
is
ship?
what I am telling you, Captain.
Oh,
So my question.
I might need that drink, and I'm gonna pour myself a brandy and just be like, okay.
My question
Allow me.
is.
I'm going to pour it for her.
She does take
Have
it.
a sip. Yes, Mr. Erebus.
Yeah, my question is, where do your allegiances actually lie? Other than the obvious yourself.
Well, Mr. Erebus, you encapsulated my point perfectly. I believe that the upper echelons of the Iron Bastion's leadership have been infiltrated by the Order of the Starborn. My motives and their motives do not align. But that is not our problem in essence. Our problem in essence is that my spy master, a man to be feared, may be loyal to the leadership of the Iron Bastion, may be loyal to his roots in the colony formerly known as Hespira. I do not know, and I cannot guess. If he is loyal to the colony, then we may have a powerful ally. If he remains loyal to the Iron Bastion, then we have the worst of adversaries.
Would
I
someone
relentless.
recognize the name Hespira?
Make a history check.
Ooh, that's not bad.
And does your spy master, your handler, are they even suspicious of your allegiances? Yeah, as in your wavering.
Mr. Erebus, I believe that suspicion grows daily. Every hour where I do not report is another hour where I may be seeking to become a double or even triple agent. They suspect everything. They did, after all, train me, so expect the very best.
Sarah just laugh at that.
17, you have heard of Aspira. It's not a particularly well-known place. It was it's something that we've not really touched on in the campaign, but in addition to obviously the major nations and the minor nations, there are small independent island clusters which don't belong to anyone, don't kind of fall under the jurisdiction of any one nation, and they're sort of almost like independent little sort of city-states. And Aspira was one such of these, although mention of Aspira seemed to have sort of fizzled out probably about 30 odd years ago.
Okay.
I mean, if you're among the best I have, no wonder they've not conquered any other places.
Erebus, now's not the time to be nitpicking.
I am.
All right, I'm grateful for you coming forward with this. I can't say I'm happy that you've been talking to people, but I don't know why I expected you not to be. They know the ship you're on, yes? By name?
I am afraid that I have had to play that card, Captain.
Right.
The name is known.
They know the ship. Do they know about the medallions? Do they know what we're about? It's one thing being on a random ship, going to a random place, but how much have you told them?
The Iron Bastion seeks the medallions. Fact you might be aware of, Captain.
Well, we stole one of them from them. So.
I have explained that I am close to discovering more. The details of this serendipitous expedition are hitherto unknown to the Iron Bastion, shall we say. That is all I have to say on the matter. You have each received your warning. That is all I am capable of giving you. Do not, under any circumstances, reveal my true nature to any persons in Valora's reach, and do not risk the safety of the ship.
Never, but... So as far as they know, we're a bunch of fuck-ups that happened to steal a chest that had a coin in. You have
Sounds
told
accurate.
them... I was not part of that. That was you and Tedric. So who's the fuck-up, Erebus?
You're the captain. I think you
I was
share
not
some
at
of
the
the...
time. Nor the
Can't remember.
captain after.
I can't remember. It was a while ago.
So, we plead ignorance on all of it, including your identity. No one aboard lets anyone else know. You were probably right not to bring Flynn into this, but we probably need to bring Flynn into this because he needs to know why. Flynn will say whatever thought comes into his head, but if you explain to Flynn...
I like turtles!
Flynn?
You just hear that echoing from like the other end of the ship. He's just shouted it from the prow.
Like that. But if you... He's not daft. He's just whimsical.
His intelligence score says otherwise.
So if you let him know that you're in danger, the ship's in danger, his, morale is very bad if the people on the ship are in danger. So, as the morale officer, he should be comfortable with calling you my faithful steward. We will let him know. If that is just the way you want it to be, that's fine. But if you're expecting people to be looking out for you, does that mean if they already know the ship, I'm not changing the name of the ship? That's bad luck for anybody. I need as much luck as I can get. Unless we're like to be blown out of the sky for being who we are.
Nothing so impolite or uncouth. But dram of poison in your drink? Well, perhaps. It's very, very important.
You just
that
poured her a drink. She's just like looking at it.
If you refer to me as Ferris, my identity. And as for morale, not something I am concerned with, Captain. And speaking of your captaincy, I expect you to spread word in a very discreet way amongst the crew of this ship about not divulging certain things, details, and certainly not the fact that I am a known spy. So if you can refrain Mr. Erebus from introducing me as such, that would be most appreciated.
So I don't see you as that important to introduce you in a way.
Oh, but you have done so in the past, Mr. Erebus.
Yeah, but you're just the steward.
Yes, but you've introduced me as a spy, sir.
And? You know, you should you'd be...
Erebus.
Yeah, fine. I mean, if she was that good, she would never blown a cover in the first place.
To be fair, she thought we'd all be dead pretty soon after that, so... Alright.
We retraced old ground. I have said everything that needs to be said.
This is clearly upsetting to you.
We're all failures and fuck-ups. It's fine.
Erebus.
We are.
I appreciate that you came forward to tell me this. I would like to add an additional stipulation to your time aboard my ship then as my steward, in that I would like to be informed each time you are contacted. I would like to be told at least a summary of what is said in the conversation that is pertinent to the safety of this crew and myself and to you. Is that fair?
A fair request indeed, Captain. Well, you have your warnings. Just
do.
know they are coming. Perhaps not tomorrow, but perhaps the day after, or the day after that, or in a week's time, or 10 days. They will come. And not just for me, for us.
And here I thought I was going to be able to sleep soundly now that the Crimson Eclipse was a little bit more preoccupied with their own things. Alright, so Valora's Reach then, since I'm assuming they're smart enough to set people around surrounding Skyhaven, at least on the neighbouring settlements. Celestia's Anchor is likely to be somewhere that they'll have someone as well. We just need to assume they know what we're doing, where we are, exactly what's happening, and I'm assuming I can trust my newest crew members. You did do detect thoughts on them, did you not? Then, no more new crew. No more new additions, no more passengers. We stick to who we know, we do what we do. If that's all then, we need to have a conversation with Flynn. Perhaps you'd like to talk to him yourself, Leftfield. Emphasise the situation. As my steward.
Very well, Captain, if you so wish. Do you want to roleplay that, or shall we just go on to...
No, I don't think that needs to be role-played. I would say the biggest takeaway that Flynn gets from it is that while they're in Valora's Reach, he has to refer to Leftfield as Stuart.
Alert. Sparrow will basically say, ask Rohija just to spread it among the crew. Like, she's assuming that the newest crew members know everything because it's a small crew. They talk. Likely we've not been subtle, so I'm assuming the blanket statement to the crew is what is said on the ship stays on the ship. don't go running your mouths even if you get drunk.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
And if they do, I will kill them.
I love that if you say that and then like Leftfield is just stood next to you like nodding and Sparrow's going, no, we don't, none of that. No, you will be dismissed very badly. That, no pay, nothing, no bonuses. There's, we're not gonna fucking kill people.
Compromise one, you compromise all. I won't kill anyone.
I
It's fine.
know.
Unless you tell me to.
I'm going back in the cabin. Like, Sparrow's just gonna leave. I'm like, okay. Oh my god.
Okay. We have 4 days left on the journey. Would everybody like to roll me a D100, please?
Ooh.
Oh my lord, where have all my dice gone?
That is
That
a
is-
58.
58?
16 for Sparrow. Where are your dice?
I don't know. They've been moved since...
They're probably under the leaves.
The D10. D8.
Okay, so over the course of the remaining days, it's generally a pleasant couple of few days journey. You are treated to a day of a favourable wind and decent kind of clear, clement weather.
What does it? Is that literally 100?
That's 100, yeah.
Okay.
You have a day where a school of some sort of skyfish seem to kind of trail themselves in the Endeavour's wake, and you spend several hours
Fishing.
watching. Yeah, while Felon kind of catches some to add to the ship's supplies. There are even a couple of sort of dolphin-like creatures which are sort of swaying up and down as they go, and on the penultimate day of the journey, it ends up being basically as perfect weather conditions as you could possibly hope for. On that evening, the penultimate night of the sailing, with one full day and a night sail left until you reach Valora's Reach. That was very clumsy English. Erebus, as you lie atop your bed asleep, you are visited by a almost sort of spectral vision. You witness a humanoid figure, average height, slender build, dressed in sort of tattered shrouds. And the figure facing you reaches up, and beyond this this sort of shroud, a tattered, scarred hand of dark skin reaches out and just points towards you. As it does so, almost like a storm begins to close in above the figure. Clouds roll in and they begin to shift and morph into the likeness of a face pushing through the clouds. One in the likeness of the god Mortis. And this figure just stands there and points.
So am I currently like standing at this point in this vision?
Yep.
I'll take a knee and bow my head.
The figure just continues to point.
And it's pointing directly at me.
It is.
I will address this figure and say, what do you need of me?
The voice which emanates is raspy beyond the way that a living humanoid voice should be. It's tattered, it's broken. It's the vocal equivalent of a bow being pulled across the strings of a violin that's had 2 strings removed and the other 4, or 2, I don't know how many a violin has, are sort of frayed and out of tune. And it just says a single word: death. And with that, the clouds dissipate. The figure, like a small Japanese girl in a horror film, just scuttles back into the darkness, and you awaken back in your room, in your cabin.
I'll hop down, go to the figurine or idol or whatever of Mortis.
First thing that you notice as you approach it is in front of the figurine, where there is a candle which you light sometimes in offering or prayer to Mortis. That candle is currently lit and the flame burns black.
I'll say one word to the. Is there anyone around?
Oh, it's the middle of the night.
I'll say one word to the idol or whatever, who's
Make a religion check.
need to roll your dice.
Take the tray.
I think that's straight up 13. It is.
With a 13, the flame flickers, but there's no reaction.
I'll take a dagger. I'll hold it over my chest and see what effect the flame does. If it brightens, diminishes, anything. Is it? I'd say, is it mine? Do I need to
make
sacrifice?
another religion check, but this time at disadvantage because you've already attempted once and it hasn't responded. So
Like a
you get
different
a
dice?
second chance, but with a lower.
That's 13 again on that one, and then a 19, so 13 again.
13. The flame just continues to waver.
I'll take the candle and I'll go out of my cabin and I'll walk along each cabin at the door and see if the flame changes again.
Yeah, the flame doesn't react any further.
Yeah, that super skinny tiefling died in his sleep.
You're like, okay, Mortis wants death, but I have no idea whose. I'll put it back and go back to sleep. Be like, I need more information.
Okay, the next day, the final sort of full leg of the journey, Flynn takes a moment and gathers the entire crew up onto the main deck.
Okay.
Stuart, do you have a minute? I have something to tell everyone.
It was meant to be Ferris, Mr. Flynn, don't you remember?
Stuart Ferris, gotcha.
It'll do, I suppose.
Right, Ash, my lord, Ash Barnabas.
Mm-hmm.
Flynn, you don't need to give everyone.
I
He's fine.
thought we had code names now.
No, just Leftfield.
I'm rolling
Flynn.
with it.
Okay, oh,
Yeah.
you're Leftfield.
No.
Sorry,
Oh.
gotcha.
No.
No.
No, I'm Ash Barnabas the third.
Okay.
All right.
This is getting very complicated.
Very needlessly, I have to say.
Right,
Yeah.
everyone gather round.
Okay.
Hello everyone. We are gathered here today. No, wait, that's not how it starts. Hello. As some of you may be aware, my name is Flynn. Flynn Ulrich. I'm a member of this crew.
There's literally 9 of us on this ship.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you.
Okay, that makes things easier. I have an announcement. This crew has become a group of quite capable and fantastical adventurers. But I don't think you'll ever reach full potential with me holding your hands throughout the entire adventure. So I'm proud of what I've helped you become. But when we get to Valora's Reach, I think it's time that I headed off. He clicks his fingers and the mustachioed octopus poof, appears on his shoulder. So I have a family now, so it's. I think I need to settle down and think of what's best for Lyra Junior.
Flynn?
I'm Flynn.
I would like a word with you in the office. Privately,
Oh, okay,
if you don't mind.
right.
If the crew could return to their, if you could all just carry on. Rahija, take over for me a moment, please. And yeah, I'm going to basically pick up my brother and drag him into the captain's cabin and just literally put him down and go, Flynn,
Yeah.
are you're telling me you're leaving me, Flynn?
Well, I mean, I
Out there in front of the crew, you couldn't come to me.
Well, I was going to, but I thought it'd take longer if I role-played this conversation individually with everyone at the table.
Flynn, I'm your sister. Do you not think I deserved to be told this?
Yep, again, see my previous comment there.
And the octopus is your family now, Flynn? Is that that's what you just said?
Well, he's my son. Or daughter. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not very good at sexing octopodes.
So you're just gonna stay at Valora's Reach, and this is how you're telling me this? That's fine. Get out.
Out.
That's fine, Flynn. Leave. I have work to do, Flynn. If that is if that is the extent of our relationship, and that's the way you want to tell me, that's fine. Get out.
Flynn leaves.
Sparrow. You hear a lot of banging coming from Sparrow's cabin, and she does not come out for the remainder of that day.
But you will be leaving your library of interesting literature, will you not, Mr. Ulrich?
Oh, yes. Sorry, that's the ships. That's for people to peruse at their leisure.
Congratulations, Flynn, on having a son or daughter or an octopode.
Yeah, I mean, he's He's an interesting fella.
When did you come to this decision?
About half an hour ago.
And okay, I'll leave. Yeah, I've got some questions, but I'll have to figure what questions they are. Congratulations
I mean,
on
I can
and
still.
Lyra having.
I mean, I can still. Oh, she doesn't know.
What have you told Lyra?
Uh,
Was it her?
What, like since, like in total since I met her? Because that could
Not
take a while.
everything, just the big important things, and not about your breakfasts.
Oh,
Forget about the breakfast.
well, what's more important than that?
Family?
Well, I mean, she knows as much as she can about family. She's met Sparrow a lot.
Okay, but you've not told her about the octopus. Has she talked you into leaving the ship?
Oh, no. This life kind of scares me a bit. And I don't think I'm meant to be here.
Do you understand where you're coming from?
I'm not a brave adventurer like the rest of you. And as much as I like to think so, I'm not really a powerful wizard either. And I think if I stay around, then I'm just going to end up getting someone hurt trying to do something I'm not capable of.
Well, if it matters in the slightest, I think you're amazing because you can do things that I can't. So, you know, you have powerful magics. You can do things that I can't. But if I fully respect your decision to go and settle down with Lyra.
I mean, you'll always know where to find me, and obviously I'm still going to be coming with you to the gala. I'll see you all in Skyrain in a few weeks, and I mean, I was gonna see if you wanted me to help guide you around town when you got there, but I don't think Sparrow really wants that, so I'm just going to be heading off tomorrow, I think.
I mean, you could guide me around the town. We could stop off at a couple of taverns for a couple of drinks.
No, you lot should stick together.
Oh yeah, who's going to look after the rest of them? Who's going to keep them alive?
Who's going to keep their morale up?
Well, I think when you go, that's it.
No, you've stood in as morale officer before. You can do it
And
again.
I did a terrible job. Any job I do, I'm terrible.
Well, look at it this way. Think what you did last time and do the opposite. I believe in you. And if Sparrow doesn't see me again before I go, tell her I believe in her too.
Oh well.
And tell Leftfield I believe in them as well. They were very nice. I lent them my book.
Which book?
This one.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, I might have to ask. Faris about that.
Oh, sorry, Stuart. Sorry.
Stuart, yes, Stuart Faris.
Oh, see, I'm messing up already. This is.
No, it's fine. It is, you know, it's still new. Adjustments, you know, take time. But Stuart Faris was interacting with your book. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you later.
Out, Holmes.
I think it'll just go off and then start throwing knives at the visage of Bishop he painted.
Does anyone go to check on Sparrow at all? Out of the crew?
No one's that brave.
Nobody cares, yeah.
No one's that brave. It's like, I should probably check up on her, but I would like to not get her.
I mean, if nobody else does, his aunt would.
I was thinking,
So,
will it? Yeah.
That is technically also where I work, and you did
Ah.
ask the entire crew to return to their duties.
That's true. So you probably came through the door like, and
Immediately.
she's like upended the dining table that's at the other side, and like there's a chair on top of the bed, and
Going to be tidying up.
leave it. Just, I just want to be. I just want to deal with this. You, no offense, but I don't know what your family situation is. But I don't think you quite understand.
I am just going to keep quietly tidying the room.
She upends the small table as she walks past the sofa and like kicks it. She does, but she's sort of keeping her back to you as much as she can, but her shoulders are shaking a bit.
I'm going to continue writing the objects in the room in as quiet a way as possible.
Is there not a policy of door shut, you don't come in?
See, a small disc of some kind of sugary thing suddenly slides under the door. There's just a little, followed by a.
Don't, Rob, you're gonna make me cry. Yeah, Sarah's crying and so is Sparrow.
Oh, my mic is cut out, Baron.
Yeah. So yeah, this little sugary heart comes under the door and it says "Love you" on it, and Sparrow does just. She bursts into tears, like whether Leftfield is there or not. She just sits down with her head in hands and she is just full on sobbing at the door.
I'm going to gently pass the captain a handkerchief and continue tidying.
We're gonna die without him, you know. That little. Why do people leave Leftfield? Like people you care about, people you've. I've known him since we were. I don't know why he'd want to leave me now. I know he's got his. Want him to be happy, but is it selfish to want him to stay? For me.
I am afraid, Captain, that change is the only evidence of life, freedom. Everything eventuates. All things come to pass, good and bad. The fact that Mr. Flynn has left should sweeten each memory that you have with yourself and your brother.
Yeah. I should. Yeah, You're right. She like wipes her face off and she stands up.
I'll help the captain to her feet.
I just don't know if I'm any good at this without him.
I suppose you will find out.
I suppose I will. He could have... I thought he'd tell me privately if he ever did decide to leave. I thought he'd let me know first. I didn't think he'd... I thought he knew me better than to do it like that. Oh,
You must release him, Captain.
I'm not keeping him here against his will.
No.
I've wanted him. I haven't wanted him to stay for me. Since he met Lyra, he's been happy. He's been confident and different, and he's been happy. Except when he's been on this ship and he's been afraid. He stayed for me when he shouldn't have, and I wanted him to go for him. But now that he's actually going, I want him to stay for me. Which is why I should let him go.
Oh, good. There we go.
All right. I can't see him now. Not like this. He can't. It'd just upset him and he might change his mind.
Flynn may have left you, my captain, and I am sure that the sting is a vicious one. But he has also given you a gift. Something to fight for. If you cannot fight for yourself, then fight for the happiness and liberty of Mr. Owick and his new family.
I suppose I should treasure the few days I've got. Thank you. But just... It's nice to have someone to talk some sense into me.
The
she
unique
doesn't look at
privilege of the captain's steward, of course.
All right. I'll be on watch for the rest of the day. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the crow's nest. All right, and she's going to eat the little candy thing, and she's going to smile at it
Make
a little
a
bit before she
constitution
does.
save. No.
But when she leaves the cabin, she'll open the door and she'll actually turn into a cat. And she does not want to talk to anyone, so she's going to climb the crow's nest, and she is going to be a little red cat sat at the highest point of the crow's nest she can possibly get, just keeping watch.
Well, despite Sparrow's best attempt, the cat will not turn orange. It is a black cat with a white starburst
Oh,
on
fuck!
the chest.
I mean, she's gonna kind of, as she's walking out, you're gonna see the cat like pause, and its entire fur just like puffs out, angry, like it does that thing where the tail goes up, And then it just kind of like very stiffly carries on. So, god damn it. Okay, but yeah, she's fuming now, and she's just sat on the, she's sat up there just kind of getting herself together a little bit more. But she will come down for like the communal evening meal that everyone has on the deck a little later.
Okay.
And unless he wants to do anything else, she will sort of try and find Flynn.
Yeah, I mean, Flynn's not, concealing himself or anything. He's out and mingling with the crew as normal. Mm-hmm. Getting kind of a few sort of pats on the backs and handshakes from like Felon and Thalon and the rest of the crew. Mm. The frail-looking tiefling kind of goes to shake his hand and looks like his forearm might sort of snap under the exertion from it.
Yeah, she's going to take him over a drink at some point in the evening, sort of when everyone else has sort of drifted away, and just sort of take a chance and.
Hello.
She's going to hand it to him.
Thank you very much, Sparrow.
I was hurt
I'm
that you...
still your brother, right?
I know, but you've told me everything. Could you not have told me this alone? Or just, I don't know, 5 minutes before just said, by the way, I'm leaving, I'm about to tell the crew really loud, because that's what I do.
I thought you might hit me.
Why would I? I've never...
You hit a lot of people, to be
Never
fair.
you.
Remember when you killed Erebus?
I do, but never you. Never you, Flynn. Look, I didn't want you to stay on this ship just for me, and I know you came to this ship because of me. I knew you didn't. I knew you weren't a Skyfarer, but you kept on saying that you wanted to be. And I don't know how much of that even now is just because you wanted to make me happy, and how much of it is actually what you wanted.
I wanted to be a Skyfarer because I wanted to keep the people I love safe.
And you did.
And I don't know how good I've been at that.
I'm standing here, aren't I, Flynn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now there are other people that I love, and I want to keep them safe too.
She's a lucky girl, Flynn. Lyra. I like her. You obviously like her a lot.
Yeah. About that, promise you won't be mad.
I'm gonna take a big swig of my drink. Go on, Flynn.
You may have missed the wedding, 'cause you were in the Fey realm, and we didn't know if and when you were coming back, and we needed to be married so that I could be a legitimate invitation to the charity gala next month.
She laughs and she grabs his shirt. Fuck me. And she gives him like a really big squeeze. And she says, congratulations, you dopey bastard. I would have liked to have been there, Flynn.
I would have liked you to be there too.
You're not going to tell me you've got like the firstborns on the way or anything else now, are you? Like, am I gonna be an auntie before I get to Valora's Reach?
Well, there's...
Oh, yeah, little, what do I even call him?
I said it's Lyra Jr.
Lyra Jr. I'm just going to call him Junior, alright?
I modelled his moustache after Atlas.
Oh, no. Well,
he had a very nice moustache.
To be fair, it was his redeeming quality, I will say. It was a damn fine moustache, Flynn. So you're a married man, and you still came back to this fucking ship. Why? You could have told me.
Well, you were in the Fey realm, and everyone was apparently dead. So
yeah,
it was quite a tumultuous time. One might even say they were the best of times, and they were the worst of times.
Depending on who you ask.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah,
actually,
do. It's a good opening.
Yeah.
Look, I'm happy for you, Flynn. I'm sad for me that I don't get my brother to keep me from doing stupid shit anymore.
Well, you've got Stuart for that now.
Do you know what I do? Yeah. I'm likely gonna get in some serious shit without you, Flynn. But that's okay. I'm supposed to, I suppose.
Well, I mean, if I'm moving in with Lyra, then, and he takes out his sending stone. He says, I'm not really going to need this anymore, so you can always, you can call me. But I'll give it you tomorrow, because I've got to tell her
I was just wondering
how
are you going to tell her that? Yeah, okay. Have you told your mum and dad?
What I had for breakfast?
No, that you're married, Flynn.
Oh no.
How
I should probably write them a letter.
Do you know what you should probably do, Flynn? If Lyra's got a leave of absence, maybe you should take that honeymoon home with your mum and dad. Take her to see them.
Oh, that would be nice.
You can introduce them to my parents.
I think she's going to be busy until the gala, but after that,
After
you know, when we've crushed the entire noble structure of the most powerful nation in the world.
I mean, subtly,
I'll go
Flynn.
on holiday.
Yeah, subtly.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do that. But yeah, just your mum and your dad. They're going to be as happy for you as I am, and I'm very happy for you, Flynn.
Thank you.
Just next time you've got an announcement to make, can you maybe talk to me privately first?
Okay.
Because it was a bit of a shock.
And I know you missed my wedding, but I still hope that I get to come to your and Erebus's wedding.
Fuck you, Flynn. And she's gonna give him a bit like the biggest hug. All right, before you fucking go, which of those books should I start with? Because if there's a series,
I think Pirate of the Heart would be right up your alley.
All right, wait, no. What is it? Hetero, Flynn? Because that could be a problem.
I don't understand.
Okay. 2 women, 2 men, men and women, mixed, throuple. What is the context of the smut book?
Yeah, there's men and women in the book.
Together, Flynn.
Well, they're all in the same pages. Yeah, that's how books work. If they're in a different book, they're not in the same story, unless it's one of those ones where there's multiple books in the series.
Flynn, how about this? I'll start with the book.
Yeah.
If I connect with the characters, I'll continue.
Okay.
With the book. I really wonder what you thought was going on with me and my past girls, honestly. I really do.
You were roommates.
Yep, that's exactly what we were, Flynn. Just like you and Lyra. And she's going to walk away, leave him very confused. But yeah, she is just going to sit there.
She must mean Lyra Junior.
Yeah, she is going to sit there, and she's sort of just going to watch the rest of the crew just having a nice evening of it, but she is just going to sit with, like, her eyes are a little over bright, but she seems okay.
Okay. The final night passes without incident, and in the early hours of the next morning, on the 29th of Sundara, you start to notice, kind of very first thing before you even start to set sail to cover these last sort of few hours, that there are already a larger population than you normally see of lunar dragons seem to be circling the skies in your general vicinity. A handful of hatchlings no more than sort of 3 or 4, just come fluttering over and sort of perch themselves atop the main mast, and just kind of sit there, just craning their heads, listening to whatever the folks on deck below are talking about. just
I'm going to lean my head over to Leftfield and I'm like, see those nosy little bastards right there? They're the problem. Yeah, you.
How so, Captain?
As in, they're going to listen to everything you say, and some of them will keep it to themselves, but some of the little shits might just sell it to each other for something else. You never know what lunar dragons talk about amongst themselves. Do you, little shit?
One of them just flaps down off the mast and just comes and lands on the deck right in between you.
Oh, yeah, cute. If it'll let me, I'll pet it. Like, give it a scrap of meat. As well.
You chuck it the scrap of meat, and it just sort of looks at it.
What does it want, Captain?
It would like you to tell it a story, if you've got one to sell. Might even do you a favour in, if you want it. They're useful. The little ones, they're good for carrying stuff. They're cute, you know. Tell it a story of your life.
It sneezes, and just this tiny little sort of gout of fire just expels forth, and the dragon is sort of propelled backwards and somersaults a couple of times before it hits the side of the ship.
See, dumb as fuck, but really, really fucking cute. And, yeah.
I don't know, what story should we tell it? Sarah's going to sit on the deck and
Tell it
just
the
kind
story of when I told you to call me Ferris. And I'm going to turn away in something like disgust.
You hear Sparrow turn around and say, so once upon a time there was a really grumpy piece of shit called Ferris that we met at a place where a lot of people had died, and they were literally going to start talking about this character, and they're going to make them purposely look like a ragamuffin. Like, they're going to talk about them like they're a hobo. They were found like covered in slime.
As you do, more and more dragons start sort of
Sparrow's going to
converging
lift
and
them
just
into her
perching.
lap. She's going to be like stroking one, and she'll be like, oh, they've got no taste in alcohol either, and you know, she's really going to be hamming it up.
Okay, as you tell this story and the ship sails on, you start to see in the clouds clearing, as at this point you have reached a very high altitude, the shape of a city beginning to appear on the horizon before you. You see a single large island, probably 4 or 5 miles across, with a perimeter wall built all around the edge of this isle. There are multiple smaller islands kind of dotted around it with interconnected bridges and walkways. Hovering above the main central island, you see another small isle with just a single building on top of it, a colossal fortress which sort of looms down over the surrounding area. And with this being sort of on the very periphery of the sort of Aerolithican territories, there are kind of more smaller islands kind of dotted around, linked by various connective networks of vines and bridges and walkways and cable cars and things like that. Just kind of creating almost sort of a path off into the distance towards the direction of like the Corwood area of Aerolithica. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as you approach, you see this colossal walled city, this magnificent fortress overlooking, and a number of skyships berthed at the docks on the outskirts. Mm-hmm. As you arrive at the Laura's Reach. AJ, if you would want to open up the World Anvil page, you should see on the main sort of front page of Iridica, there is a map of Valora's Reach at the bottom, which you can peruse at your leisure.
Got it. Thank you.
As with every other map that I ever make, The buildings on it aren't to scale. The distances between the marked locations are to scale, but the buildings themselves are just to give a rough idea of the aesthetics. So it's a much bigger city than the picture makes it look like.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll be stood at the helm with Rahija, just watching as we go in.
Any preference of where you want us to call home?
Anywhere you think the ship will be closer to. I don't know about you, but I'm sick to death of having to walk across like whole fucking islands to get where we need to go.
Where do we need to go?
Honestly, that big floating fortress at the top is probably where we need to go, but I suppose the nearest gate, is there a... And I'm looking and I like point to a spot that's close to one of these bridges here, so I'm going to go, I think maybe this one, over here. So yeah, she's going to point to like maybe this berth here where you've got like the secondary bridge and then the longer bridges there.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
There we go, far enough away to give us a bit of privacy and close enough so I don't have to keep fucking walking every day. Have you been here before, Rahija?
No.
I know you've been a few places, but never, Stormy never brought you this far.
Yeah, well, it's not that we never came this far, it's that we never came
Had a
here.
reason? Fair enough.
Yeah, there's, from what I understand, there's not usually very much work to do in and around Valor's Reach, so
I imagine the Sky Knights take care of it all.
I believe so.
Is there even a point in having a guild hall here?
Probably not.
We'll check in as we usually do anyway. I'm assuming everything's the same, Fallon. And I'm gonna like do a knock on his door and like open it and hope it's Fallon's. She's gonna eye him and just be like, are you you?
Good morning.
See, I can't even take it at face value anymore. What?
Sparrow.
Okay.
What can I do for you on this fine morning?
I'm gonna assume it's you, because if it's not, then she's fucking with me again, and do you know what? I don't give a shit anymore. Fallon, we're at Valor's Reach. Are you alright checking? Have you been here before? Do you know what you're doing with the birthing fee?
Oh, yes.
Is it a good place for your business?
I've been here 7 times. No. 8 times.
Excellent. We're back in.
Before. No. It was 7.
This is the 8th. This is the 8th. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything here you recommend we try, Fallon, as someone who's well travelled?
How long do you have?
No, I mean she'll be politely asking him questions as they like drift into port. They just wants a gist of like, is there a good tavern to go to? Who should we watch out for? Are there any rules we should be aware of?
He has just about got to the end of explaining that Valor's Reach has no berthing fees.
Okay.
By the time the ship comes to a halt, he hasn't got as far as any other points of interest yet.
That's
2
fine.
days later.
Yeah.
I love it. Brilliant.
Thank you for your time, Fallon. I'll leave you in peace. Unless you have something you want from me. She's like looking at the. Yep. And yeah,
No, Fallon lets you head off on your own way. As you kind of move into dock, you see there are a few other ships in port. There's not a particularly active kind of community around the docks, like you see at most ports, where people are like milling around to see what the onboard merchants have to offer. Instead, there's a few sort of pop-up market tent sort of things that scattered around to ply their own wares to passengers and crews as they depart. But apart from this sort of ramshackle little collection of stalls, there is very little else going on around the docks. You see a few individual people sort of trying to negotiate with various ships for like rates for transporting some passengers or loading some cargo and things like that. That sort of dockside activity. But little else apart from that.
Apparently your mic keeps dropping.
Oh, is it gone again? Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Sad face.
No, no. Do you want to have a break and leave the mics to charge a bit and just see if they'll...
It's not a charging issue,
Oh.
it's the laptop's not recognising that they're connected. But yeah, we will go for a break. I don't know why I'm even saying this because no one can hear me.
We're going to go for a break, guys, just to see if we can sort the problem. So we're just going to have a quick, 15 minutes, give or take, 20? Yeah, and we're trying to sort the issue while we do that. So stay with us and we'll be back shortly.
So,
Okay, we are back.
Well, death did
For
seem to be
now.
pointing at you. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we're back.
Hello.
There we go. So again, we'll see how long we last. But yeah, you have come into port on the sunkenwood edge of Valora's Reach. It is the early hours of the day. It's probably about sort of 8 a.m., something along those lines. Nobody has come, as Fallon mentioned, nobody has come aboard to negotiate berthing fees or anything like that. It seems very much a free port. You see in the skies above you that there is in addition to the fortress, there are 2 towers on separate islands on opposite sides of the town. There's a one which seems to be accessed by a kind of series of very kind of verdant green and floral islands that kind of work a path up to it, and the other one which looks like it's more of a ruin. It stands alone on a single very kind of small island. It looks like it was once some kind of watchtower. It's now kind of peppered with holes across it, and there is a very noticeable collection of large, like Sky Knight-sized lunar dragons that are just soaring around that tower. You spy kind of atop the this perimeter wall around the city, here and there, patrolling figures in sort of blue armour with sort of silver trim to it, just walking the walls armed with what appear to be fairly tall spears. And yeah, there is very much the vibe that this is not a city that you want to trifle with.
Sparrow's going to beckon Flynn over and be like, is she going to meet you? Have you told Lyra we're here?
Well, I told her what he had for breakfast this morning.
Did you tell her you did it while overlooking her city?
Do you think I should have mentioned that?
I think you might have meant. Does she not know we're coming, Flynn?
I didn't know if we should tell her or not.
You want it to be a surprise, Flynn?
Oh no, it just never seemed to come up in conversation.
Why did you think we were coming to... All right, Flynn. Okay. In that case, are you known to the people you stayed here for a while? Do you get like husband... I don't know, privilege is, can you go up to a guard and say, hi, I'm Mr. Lyra, can I go see my wife?
I should be able to.
Okay, do you think she's even up yet? Or do you want to see her first alone and then meet up with us later? I just need to...
Oh, well, she was up when she responded when I told her about my breakfast.
Okay, Flynn. That's fine. I need to check in with the Skyfarers Guild anyway. So how about you go see your wife?
Yep.
And let Ferris, Erebus and I will go check in at the Skyfarers Guild. Just see if there's anything there we need.
I believe you mean Stuart and Lord Ash Barnabas III.
Sure, Flynn. Stuart and Lord Ash, would you mind accompanying me to the Skyfarers Guild? If you please, Lord Ash.
Wait, what's your name?
Sparrow, Flynn.
Sparrow Flynn, okay.
If it'll get me into the Skyfarers, in the Sky Knights thing, that's fine, Flynn. Just maybe go see Lyra and see if she's free
Right.
to meet us back on the ship.
Yep.
At her convenience, at some point during the day, perhaps in the evening. I assume the two of you will want to catch up.
Yep.
All right then.
Right.
We'll be here for at least until tomorrow night, Flynn.
Right.
You're still just staring at me, Flynn. What else do I need to know?
I don't know. Are we going in?
You're yeah. All right,
Okay.
Flynn. Sparrow's gonna like leave with these two if they'll come with her.
Yeah.
All right, I'll sort of give the crew general leave to go about their business and, you know, get anything for the ship stores that we need to get for the next leg of the journey onwards. It's only 3 days from here to... Yep, 3 days to Skyhaven, so I'll let them know.
I'm going to gently halt Sparrow as she starts that process. Captain, need I remind you that this is the territory of the enemies of the Iron Bastion?
You do not.
Then Felon might have cause to wish to remain aboard and unseen.
It's never... Oh, I suppose I've never known before. All right. I will sort of subtly go over to Fallon.
I mean, I will say, because this would obviously be very common knowledge to literally anyone living in this world, this is a world where, you know, there's no social media or anything like that. Fallon might be a renowned figure, but people won't know what he looks like. No one's going to see him and go, that's Forge Master Felon Rolvir, because even if they've heard that name, unless they served in the Iron Bastion, they wouldn't have a face to put to that name. So I will just put that out there.
Yeah. Sparrow will say that if you think it'd be prudent for him to stay aboard the ship, I can make that happen, but surely this is... I suppose a Sky Knight may have run into him in the past and recognised him. All right, I'll go over to Fallon. I'll say, Fallon,
That jelly bean we just ate was very unpleasant.
Oh no. Well, for you to find it unpleasant, it must have been truly... Are you sure it was a jelly bean, Fallon?
Oh no,
I don't need to know what it was.
There were a lot of those little dragons around this morning, weren't there?
Again, so much I don't need to know. Little dragons. Good that you brought it up. If they're leaving please stop eating them, Fallon. If they're leaving little presents all over my ship, then I'd like you to maybe take the initiative while we're here. Would you mind staying aboard for me, Fallon? And maybe look over the kitchen. Make sure not to please stop eating them, Fallon. It's making me very uncomfortable. I'm just going to look over here while I'm talking to you. Could you just clear the kitchen, double check there's no gaps for them to get in, and maybe if there's any deterrent of sorts you could put out, like maybe some of that special coffee, just like scatter it about the door or something. Just see to the kitchen for me, Fallon, if you wouldn't mind, while we're here.
Right, yep, I'll put some special coffee out for the dragons.
All right. It'll be entertaining at the very least.
Yeah, that's not going to go wrong at all, is it?
Surely it has to be brewed for it to do anything else. It's fine.
That's an interesting question, actually.
Do you know what, Fallon? If you have culinary experiments to do that keep you aboard the ship, you have my leave for the next 24 hours to indulge. As long as it doesn't harm your ship or my crew.
You're going to come back and the ship's going to be in flames.
As long as it doesn't harm my ship or my crew, Fallon. Have Lexi put some prudent safeguards in place.
Yeah, you can depend on me, Captain. You know that by now.
Do you know what?
Oh my.
I do. Oh no. Yeah, Sparrow's going to leave it like, Lexi, if you hear any weird noises from the kitchen, just, make sure there's not a hole in the hull of any kind, or, that the ship isn't imminently going to explode, depending on whatever he does.
Oh, all right. I can. Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. Excellent. Great. Oh, what have I done?
Well, you all have a very nice day today, all right? And.
I mean, you can leave once you've done it. Just he's just a little bit boisterous at the moment, and he wants to experiment with the dragons.
Should we at least check on the crew of the ship we're towing?
Oh, I suppose we should.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it as
Yeah.
as read that
Yeah.
you safely
Deposited.
that at a separate mooring, and that they're now kind of in the process of seeking out
Yeah.
lumber to replace the broken main mast. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, we need to go to the Skyfarers Guild while Flynn deals with his lady love. So Flynn, give her my best. Tell her at her convenience we'll be here, and if she could come down for the evening if she's busy during the day. If not, send me a message when she's free, and I'll come and meet you both. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do all of those things.
All right. Thank you, Flynn.
All right. I'll see you later.
But
Yeah.
I am going to see you before we leave, Flynn. Yeah.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Good. So this isn't this right now. This isn't a goodbye or your last thing on the
Oh
ship.
no.
That's not good. Good. Just yeah. I'll see you before we leave.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She just kind of watch him walk away a little bit, like maybe a little bit too long. She's like, I'm gonna see him before we.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You watch as he kind of takes off. He's got like a bag sort of slung over his side with his bits and pieces that he's packed from his cabin, and he starts fluttering up towards the top of the wall, and you see a spear just. He's like, oh, I forgot, I'm not allowed to do that. And he starts walking off towards the main gate.
Okay.
I mean, we do need to like have some
He's
kind
fucking
of.
married, Erebus. He married her while we were in the Fey realm.
Good for them. I'm happy for them.
Well, yeah, but you know,
So we now need to get them 2 presents.
2.
One is like a leaving gift, is
Oh shit! I need to get him a present.
and the wedding present.
Oh fuck me! What do I even get him?
Well, this is what I was going to ask you.
All right.
Do
Do
we
you know
have a
what?
whip round thing for?
One thing at a time. Let's check in at Skyfarers Guild. I'm sure Azana's will have an idea. Maybe. Shit!
I go back on the ship and I'm just like, I need to get him a present. Flynn, apparently I need to get him a present. Is that the social thing? Is that what you do when people?
I don't believe so.
It's not what people do when they leave.
No.
Because Erebus is telling me that I need to get him a
we
present.
didn't get anything for Captain Stormwind.
I mean, you had a very good night drinking
or
with
for
him.
Jerome.
Jerome was a special case. As far as
It's not really a tradition, no.
okay, so I can just get him drunk.
I mean, if he wants.
Okay, so we can just go out for a bloody good night of drinking and then consider that. I don't have to get him a present.
What if he
he's your
expects
family
one?
captain.
I need to get him a fucking present. All right. Do you know he's married?
I did not know.
He married her while you were all dead, and it was the Fey realm. They decided that was the best time. I guess they just really wanted to avoid getting married with all of us. Apparently.
Well, that seems a little insensitive.
Well, I don't know. I probably need to get him a wedding present, though. Apparently, Erebus is telling me I'm missing out on all the presents. I need to get him a wedding present. All right. I hope you have a good day today. We're just gonna go to the Skyfarers Guild.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. Yeah, Sparrow's just gonna leave, just mumbling to herself in panic about presents.
Okay. So in a panicked mumble, you begin heading towards the main gate. There is there's a sort of large, heavy set of wooden gates that are currently open, and there seems to be just a single individual in the blue silver-trimmed leather armour of the local guard stood in the middle of this open gateway, and there is not particularly long, maybe about 15-20 people, just a small queue of people waiting to go in through the main gate. And as you wait, sort of slowly, one by one, they are admitted through.
Can I activate the talk while we wait, by the way?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, on that matter, because you've just reminded me, that talk has not stopped vibrating since you gave a coin to Leftfield, because there is now a coin within 30 feet of you that is not in an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, I feel like she would have broached this with Leftfield pretty early on. There's a couple of options, which is one that it can be in the bag of holding while you're around Sparrow. She can just get it out for you when we go combat or anything like that. And the other option is to sort of leave it in Leftfield's cabin, like maybe, I don't know, what's the solution?
Yeah, put it in the bag for holding, I think.
Okay, so that'll be in the bag of holding. Okay, brilliant. Talk activated.
Yeah, you activate the talk, and within the 1,000-foot radius that it puts out, it's not reacting to anything at the moment.
Okay, cool.
One by one, the queue starts to die down, to go down, or rather, you begin to move towards the front of it, and you are greeted by a tall human man, probably in his early 30s, clean shaven, sort of short brown hair swept back, looking every bit the part of the military man in the very kind of clean, neat uniform. There's a sort of dragon's head emblem on the left pauldron. He just looks across your group. What's your business here in Valora's Reach?
My brother apparently is married to a Sky Knight, and we're just meeting up with them a little later. But which
Sky Knight?
Oh, Lyra Evensong. What's the last name? Fuck. Lyra. Bollocks. The one called Lyra. I'm just looking really quick. Shit. I can't believe I've forgotten her name.
She married the Orwick fairy. You know?
I am familiar with Master Flynn, yes.
Yeah, that's
Good
my brother. He's married to Lyra. I don't know. We were just going to go check in on the Skyfarers Guild and then back to the ship, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, well, are you here on specific business with the Skyfarers Guild, or...?
Social, mainly. Just he's moving in, apparently, so we're here to deposit him and leave him to go on our way, I guess.
I mean, with the guild hall, are you there for a particular job, or are you collecting on a job done?
We're not. We're actually going to see if there's any correspondence and just to check in generally with the guild, see if there are any jobs around here we can take up in the meantime. We're not planning on staying more than 2 days.
2 days, and if there are no jobs available, then what is your intention?
Stay on the ship until we've met with Lyra and go on our way from there on.
I mean, I want to visit the Temple of Mortis.
So you are a follower of Mortis?
Loosely.
And what does that mean, loosely?
I'm not a practitioner. I mean, I worship Crepusculum as well, but that's it. Not like...
And the rest of you, what deities do you worship?
I suppose I don't know. I don't particularly ascribe to any particular one. I guess every Skyfarer likes Eris, given the chance. Is that
yes,
important?
I understand she is a popular one amongst your
keep sailing afterwards.
profession.
So
There's quite a strong following for the goddess of the skies here in this city as well.
Is there a temple at all? We're not
There
familiar.
are temples to all of the deities. You will find the temple district on the Corwood side.
Thank you. Are we all right to go visiting after we've done the Skyfarers Guild? I feel like it'd be nice to at least try and get some fair skies between us and Skyhaven.
Oh, of course, this is a free city.
Wonderful. Do you require anything else of us before we head in or out?
Oh, I don't require any. I was making conversation, sorry.
Oh, I see. We don't know how things work out here. It's Captain Sparrow of Iridica. That's it's Twilight Endeavour crew.
Pleasure. You hear from behind you, so move it along!
was like,
Yeah, we just sort of awkwardly, bye. Like,
it's
going.
okay, I'm socially inept as well.
Very good.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna like side eye him as we walk through and just be like, he really does look like he's interrogating every single person that goes through that gate.
Yeah,
That was a-
behind you there's like this probably like 600-year-old, very frail-looking elf that kind of comes hobbling along. Like, what's your business? and it just repeats.
He's literally just asking out of curiosity.
Yeah.
He's not.
He was a pleasant individual.
I think Flynn's going to be very happy here.
So you step through and are greeted by the sights and sounds and smells of the city around you. It is a very beautifully clean city, very clean, washed sort of light grey, some kind of stone paving around. The buildings are all sort of tall white, not marble, but some kind of white polished stone. There's almost like a sort of classical Roman feel to the architecture. Strewn between the various buildings there are lanterns in the shapes of dragons with wings spread that are lit up blue, casting a sort of light blue light across the streets. There are sounds of laughter and revelry. Every now and then you hear the in sync marching footsteps of patrolling town guard. But this is generally a very welcoming seeming city.
I see why Flynn likes this. Seems happy.
You're a city boy, are you now, Erebus?
Not so much. Everyone looks so happy. It's
I don't know. They look like people in a built-up place. I'm not a city girl at all. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, do you look around this Leftfield, Ferris, Stewart, and think, yay, this is homey?
It strikes me as being dreadfully old-fashioned. And the way they just admitted us into those gates. Without even the merest suspicion or interrogation. Oh, so trusting.
Well, to be fair, and I'm going to like gesture to the big dragons that are like in the distance, you don't really think people are going to come into the heart of this place to mess with that lot, do you? I'm surprised there's guards here at all, if I'm honest.
Well,
I wonder how much more effective those dragons could be if they were equipped with a few cannons.
I don't think your homeland would be pretty happy if they got that idea now, do you?
Indeed, this is the soil of our greatest enemies that I tread upon. I don't quite know what I was expecting.
Less paranoia than there is, I guess. Or at least if you're not living a little bit more fear of this place, then maybe this is the idealism that they are afraid of, perhaps.
Idealism leads to complacency, Captain, and complacency to weakness. Although there is not much weakness exhibited here. Overconfidence, perhaps. Faith entirely in the lunar dragons. There are so few of them.
Enough to defend this place, I should think.
Perhaps. Not much further than that.
I sincerely hope you get to meet a lady called Stormweaver and her pet. That's an impressive dragon. And I'm going to point out like the biggest one I can see and be like, at least like 4 or 5 times that in size. Impressive, terrifying. I would actually like to run into her again, but I suppose not generally a name I should be just saying out loud here.
Well, they may be able to defend this place well enough, but I wonder how well they are able to attack.
You can ask Lyra yourself when you meet her.
I intend to. I intend to gather as much information as humanly possible. And the fairy kind have been incredibly easy to squeeze thus far.
Oh.
Your brother.
I can't wait for you to meet my sister-in-law. Definitely keep that attitude. Those expectations, definitely keep them to the forefront of your mind. I'm going to ask directions to the Skyfarers Guild.
Yeah, you flag down the nearest city guard. It's a Air Genasi woman, probably in her late 40s, and she directs you across to pretty much the opposite side of the city. It's a fair old walk, but you begin making your way across. You pass various buildings of residential. Residential buildings, some which are very kind of opulent and mansion-like, some which are much smaller, little more than townhouses, but every single one of them beautifully well maintained. You pass assorted shops and stalls, many of them bearing some kind of dragon insignia, just maintaining the motif of the town. You pass by a grand Colosseum-like arena in the centre of town, and eventually you come to the wall at the far side of the city, where you are directed towards a modest-sized building, a little bigger than the very small guild hall that you visited at Frostholm, but certainly nowhere on the scale of like the grand guild halls of places like Indrabor. It's a 2-story building, probably little bigger than your kind of average tavern, and outside where the crest of the Skyfarers Guild hangs and the words "the Skyfarers Guild Hall" are engraved into the side of the building, there is a shoddily painted wooden sign which is hung over the first half of the word Guild Hall, replacing it with the name the Skyfarers Grill Hall. And and as you approach, you can smell the sense of ale, cooked meats, things like that, just wafting from the building.
I think this is the right place. Okay.
Let's go in and find out. And worst comes to worst, we get something to eat.
Something that's not mystery meat from Fallon, you mean?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm gonna open the doors and walk in.
Okay, yeah, you swing the doors open, and inside you see a building that probably at some point was indeed a Skyfarers Guild Hall. There is a large hearth against one wall as you walk in. Towards the back of the hall, there is what looks like it was at one point sort of clerks' desks, which have now been connected together to form a large bar, behind which you see 3 or 4 bar staff working, pouring pints, cleaning mugs. There are tables scattered around with. It's quite a busy establishment. There's several.
Popular.
Yeah, there's several dozen people around eating various kind of sautéed mushrooms and grilled meats, bowls of some very nice looking like goulash and things like that. On the one wall where there is a sign at the top which says current jobs, and underneath it's just been painted over completely black, and it's got the day's specials written on in chalk. Yeah, welcome to the Skyfarers Grill Hall.
Sparrow looks offended. Like,
is one of the staff? Does one of the staff look odd? Like something's not right with the skin?
you are literally specifically looking out for Oroscott in these places.
I am.
Make a perception check.
I'm not eating here if he's there.
What perception did you say? Yes. Oh no, that's I've seen. That's a 7. Sorry, on the dice perception, so it's 16 altogether.
16, looking around, no sign of anyone with translucent, undulating skin.
Thank goodness.
Not yet.
No,
Probably the chef.
Sparrow's just going to stop in the door and just be like, what the fuck is this? Did they really not have any need for us here?
Apparently not.
People need us. Like, we, you know, I know they've got the Sky Knights, but the Sky Knights can't do every little job. Surely the Sky Knights can't do every little job here. There has to be, you know, we're needed. She sounds like really whiny. she's seeing a future now without Skyfarers. She's not happy about it.
Somebody needs something delivering somewhere.
Look, we're not fucking posties. I get that the Lunar Dragon can do all of that. I don't even know what we're doing here now.
Do we ever?
Yes, we do. I usually have some idea, Erebus. I'm supposed
I'll tell
to
you
come
what
in.
we're not doing, Captain. We're not accepting any menial tasks that are below your station in this place.
I'm just gonna buy myself a fucking drink. So Sparrow's just gonna go over to the bar and just order like a breakfast mimosa or something. She's just like, all right, well, we may as well have something nice to eat. So, you know, I think if the bar person's there, like, she's gonna just sort of say, see.
Yeah.
Is this a theme?
Yeah, you head over to the bar, and the first bartender that comes over to you is a half elf. Looks like she's probably of sort of wood elf lineage. Light brown skin, long black hair. Was wearing, you know, like basic tavern keeper's garb. Says, Helen, sorry, welcome to the Skyfarers Grill Hall.
Hi. 3 mimosas for a start. Then, I don't know. How long has this been a grill hall? Not a guild hall?
It's both.
It's both.
Yes. I believe it's been
She looks even more offended.
I believe it's been a few years. Would you like to talk to the clerk?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes. One moment. And she turns to one of the other bartenders and just asks them to make you your drinks as she heads out back to what appears to be the kitchen.
Sparrow's incensed. She's just like, this is not, we're respectable. There's a certain level. And she's like looking at Leftfield going, there is a certain level of professionalism to a Sky. Okay, a bunch of us can be like little fuck-ups, but you go into a guild.
You see the door to the kitchen opens. A halfling man comes tottering out. He's dressed in like chef's whites that are absolutely filthy. The very kind of classic halfling curly hair.
Yeah.
And he just sort of hops upon a bench behind the counter. He can't be more like older than his mid-20s. Hello, Skyfarers. Welcome to the grill hall. Are you here on business, or are you here on foodness?
Clear skies, Captain, I guess.
Oh no, I'm no captain. I'm just a clerk.
So there isn't a captain.
Oh no, we haven't had a guild hall captain for quite some time.
I'm afraid he retired some years ago. They didn't see fit to replace him. So
So you turned the place into a grill?
well, we were struggling to make ends meet, you see. So it's I mean, this is quite an expensive area to maintain some kind of property in, and we weren't really getting any jobs in and around the area. So yeah.
Right. So, I'm sorry. I'm a little thrown. You know, you're used to a certain way of doing things. I'm not against having a mimosa while I log my ship. But all right. Do you not need to know?
No, I
Do you have the correspondence?
I am sure I will find where the logbook is.
Is it really that rare for a Skyfaring vessel to come through?
Oh, it's been a few months.
A few months?
Yeah, wait there, I'll see if I can... Oh, wait a minute.
And he hops down, he picks up, realises it's what he was standing on.
No, sorry, got it here. What's the name of your ship?
The Twilight Endeavour.
Twilight Endeavour. Marvellous. I'll... Oh...
Do you remember what you're supposed to be doing now you've logged me in?
I'm, well, I mean, I could inquire about any mail deliveries for your ship. I'm not sure where the captain left the sending stone. He might have taken it with him. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look. And if you want to sit down and have something to eat.
Do you know what? I'm going to have another mimosa. I've ordered one. I'm going to have two. Okay. If you could let me know.
Yeah.
If there is any correspondence, any communique for my ship while we're here, I would be grateful. Do you have a jobs board anymore?
He points to the specials board.
Not many jobs around these parts, I'm afraid. The Worm Guard deal with some of the smaller issues. The Sky Knights deal with the big issues. And to be honest, you probably saw when you came into dock that the small sort of courier and passenger services people tend to negotiate themselves by the dock side. So yeah, very little need for our ilk around these parts. I'm very glad to say.
Right, we'll take our ease then. Sarah just walks away. She's like absolutely shell-shocked.
Fair winds.
Clear fucking skies, I guess. And yeah.
Oh, we do a clear sky cocktail. If
I'll have two. So yeah, Sparrow's just gonna sit and put her head in hands at like the table. It's just like, I cannot be doing. Is this how you feel, Ferris, when you like walk into a place that isn't how you expect it to be? Because I can't deal with this early in the morning.
We appear to be wasting time again, Captain.
Well, I assumed we'd be doing this on official business. I didn't expect to be ordering fucking breakfast as I'm waiting to see if I've got any letters from my mum.
Don't order anything from me.
Well, I've ordered you a mimosa if you're not going to have it, are you?
That's like
Very well.
3 now?
Oh, there's at least 3 coming.
Dear.
I may drink the water aboard the Twilight Endeavour. Does not mean I will drink or eat in Valora's reach.
Fair enough.
As you sit down at a table, 6 drinks are immediately brought to you, the 4 mimosas and the 2 clear skies
Yes.
that Sparrow ordered.
Sparrow's going to shove 1 mimosa at Erebus and a clear sky at Erebus. The rest she kind of gathers in front of herself and she just kind of like just sits there just like drinking. It's...
Just both.
She's just trying 1 of each. Every time she's like, that's good. That's not so good. Oh, that one's terrible. Look, it's the day of my brother's apparently fucking wedding, so just leave me be, I guess. And yeah, she's just downing 1. It's
fine. I'll talk to his owners when I get back on the ship.
They say that in this city there is a museum devoted to the Sky Knights. Their exploits, their adventures.
You want to go sightseeing now?
Oh yes. Sightseeing, sight listening, sight gathering information.
Well, we've got a day. I'm quite happy to accompany you to that. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to wait like a while to see if the guy turns up again with like anything for the ship.
Yeah, as you sit and enjoy your drinks. After about sort of 20 minutes or so, doors to the the doors to the grill hall have been opening and closing, people coming and going. You see, as the doors open and an individual steps in the uniform of the local guard, and he goes walking over to the main bar, has a quick discussion with the one of the bartenders. The halfling comes back out, speaks to them, and points in the direction of your table.
Okay.
Guard heads over. It's a elven woman, pale skin, blonde hair, kind of big, some kind of like combat scarred from like the temple down to the jawline. She looks across you. Sparrow Verindra.
Here.
And she just hands you a rolled up piece of parchment.
Ta.
And then just kind of clicks her heels together, gives you a curtain up, and heads out.
Thank you kindly. I'm going to open it.
I should have done this as a handout, but I didn't think about it at the time, to be fair.
It's okay.
It is a short note from Lyra, just saying in brief...
Oh, your mic's gone again.
Oh, no. I really hope this is just a glitch this week and this isn't going to be an ongoing thing.
Yeah. Bear with us, folks.
Quite busy in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the two of you can see like Sparrow just getting slightly drunker than she probably should be off these off these drinks. Does Erebus try his?
Yeah, he's drinking his. It's like sip of this one and sip of that one.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they were going for with the clear skies. It just doesn't taste like it should be called anything like clear skies. I'm not sure. You should really try some. Leftfield. Ferris. Sorry. Yeah, I should probably not be drinking this.
How many do you intend to drink, Captain?
To be honest, they're not that good, so maybe all of them. I don't know. So, all right, fine. She's like, you don't have to look at me like that. I'm allowed. My brother just got married. This is like, I should have been drunk as fuck that day.
I am happy to see your priorities are clearly in place.
I feel safe enough here, you know. My sister-in-law riding a giant fucking dragon. I think we're good. You know, you just gotta relax every now and again. Just take it in. You know, new city and all that. I don't think we need to worry too much here about, mind you, I suppose if there's going to be anyone anywhere spying on anyone, it'll be deep in the heart of enemy. Fine, you've got a fucking point. I'll just go to Azarna's later if I need to, but let me have a buzz for once. Just, apparently this is not a real guild hall enough. I can take a moment not to be a captain on the day of my brother's wedding.
Well, wasn't that like ages ago?
That's why, Erebus. Ugh.
Wow.
Okay.
Flynn has a son now.
Switch that speaker off.
Yep, let me turn it off.
This one?
Yep, there's an off button on the back.
On the back?
Come here. Hi. Hi. I think if there's a dog in the room, you're obliged to hold it up for the camera.
I would have to catch her first.
But she's adorable. I think chat agrees with me. If there's a cat or a dog in said room, the lore of the internet says that we must see them.
Yeah.
So Flynn is a father now?
No, Flynn is not. No. Flynn is a husband to a lovely woman who, you know, we've only, you know, fought the twice thing, but she's a good lass. She's a good lass. You know, but I mean, what do you know about Sky Knights, Ferris? Do you know that they apparently like they like share their brain?
Well, I wouldn't want to mess with them.
How are we doing for the stream in general, guys?
Stream's held up fine, but I can't get my mic back.
Oh no. What do you want to do? It's 9:45. Do you want to...
I mean, I didn't want to end it yet, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry on.
You sound okay.
What
You
about the
sound
table, mate?
okay to me, as you are now. You just sound less loud. So I can hear you
Okay.
perfectly well, or I can hear Rob perfectly well. He is just quieter than everyone else because he's obviously being picked up on a table mic.
Chat, if Rob speaks up a little bit, how are you all picking it up? And would you be happy with that, or would you rather play it safer with the mic?
Blasted technology.
I know, right?
It's not a D&D stream without some technical issues.
That's, yeah.
But if it was anyone else but the DM, we could carry on.
Well, like I say, Rob is just quieter when his mic goes out. That may not be too much of a problem.
It's fine. Sparrow's just getting drunk over breakfast.
She's preloading early.
She's not been able to do this for a while. Oh, she's got some issues right now. She's having some serious abandonment thoughts and feelings. He's weighty.
Dr. Bray says, speak, Rob, maybe to test.
I mean, there's no point in testing until I actually get something being picked up on this end.
I think chat might be able to hear you, like,
Yeah, I can hear you okay.
as you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they can hear you. I think it's just been a little bit lower when your mic wasn't there, so I don't know if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Dr. Bray says, yeah, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, but there's a difference between hearing and hearing properly. Yeah, we're going to have to call it.
Okay.
Can someone do an outro?
All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with us through all of the technical issues. We're going to call it there. We'll pick up again hopefully next week when we're doing our regularly scheduled stream next week. And till then, we'll try and fix some of these issues in the meantime. And thanks for sticking with us. So, as Rob says, stay nerdy. Bye, guys.
Stay nerdy.
Bye, guys.
So Elysium is lost, but Iridica is born. We're the ones who lived, we weathered the storm. The fire left the skies, and the world it is dark. But I am still free to follow my heart. Water and air, the sea and the sand. You cannot confine me to one single land. Give me a ship with a crew that is true, and I'll show you the world, the skies wait for you. Over waves I will wander, through storms I will fly. Light weaver to guide me as the world passes by. We follow the moons, the wind in our sails. Adventure will call.